resist. I'm a man. Style and A.
We got the sandwich talk. Let me introduce you to our hosts. We got. This is Buff
I'm the
himself.
honest guy, man.
And we got Pied Beans. And we got
Man last week.
This is Josh Pierce here on the Sandwich Talk.
sandwich talk.
Hey.
Jesus, we're back. What a fucking crazy season one that was, boys, eh? Woo!
Mad season. Insane season.
I don't know how to quite take that, mate. To be fair, I've missed it. And we're back. We're back in fucking action. Look at Beans, mate. Looking like a proper trooper as he is.
Hi, I'm Stephen Anthony Lawrence, Beans from Even Stevens, and you're watching Disney Channel.
It's all part of my ploy, mate. What I've done here, I've actually not meant let Beans speak.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey! Wait, is that okay, Stan-wise?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was trying to obviously be too technical with using the AirPods and the mic at the same time and without testing out before the podcast. So,
No, we should have done.
apologies, viewers. I'm guessing we're recording.
Yes.
Yeah, been recording for the last 10 minutes, I think.
Welcome to season 2, everyone.
Even
I can
two.
already tell there's a different smell in the air for that season 2. I can smell it.
I feel like we needed a bit of
Yeah.
time away, didn't we? Just to refresh it a bit, come back. I think we've had, was it 3.5 weeks, 3.5 weeks ago now?
Yeah,
About
3.5 weeks ago.
Blown by
And you
us.
still haven't sorted your mic out, Beans. Come on, bro.
Is this, wait, do you mean still haven't sorted my mic out? It's working perfectly. What are you on about?
Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Well, I think, season 1, it was all in, like balls deep, you know, we learned the hard way. We just fucking recorded and whipped out content.
We caught a few episodes. But,
It was pretty sick.
Yeah. Now I think season 2 we've taken a step back. We've really grown as a podcast and we're more mature. You know, we know what we're doing now. So
this is
let's
just
see.
a bit of bread and butter for us, isn't it, now, guys? Isn't it? We just walk into this stuff and put it up there, mate. That's all it is.
Just content, just pure banter
Pure
content.
And now we're this season we are solely on Spotify for the first few releases, as in like first few days will be solely on Spotify, and then we'll put up a video on YouTube. Because I've said this to the boys for a bit of time. I think a podcast listening experience is better when you don't have no video input. And I think for season 2 as well, what we said to the lads, we're going to try and make that quality of the audio better and less about the video, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I think the podcast would be great. Like when you're traveling, like you stick it on in your car and you're just listening, you know, listening to
the work.
Yeah, exactly. On your way to work, like we'll be the new radio kind of thing. So that's the plan.
To be fair, I'd love to wake up to hear this is the Boff every morning, you know, and Beans, not so much.
To be fair, it's probably going to help our views, not people not looking at our bloody faces for like half an hour or however long they do.
Yeah.
To be fair, Beans, you're looking pretty fresh tonight. I think I'm on the Richter scale of not fresh for sure.
What can you say, man? What can you say?
Talk us through your hair.
This is the first podcast in the new flat, as well, new setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I've made a background as well, sort of. I've sort of designed it so I'll put stuff on the wall behind where I'm going to record the podcast. So,
oh, very nice. I put a door here.
Mate, that's the best. I've even got. I'm not sure if you can see this.
Like the Beatles.
I'm pointing at it. It's a FIFA card that Joe, Boff, should I say? Boff and a few of the boys got for my birthday.
Shit, did you reveal Boff's real name then?
Oh,
fuck.
The secret's out.
No.
Who's Joe?
Beans, grab it. We can't see it from there. It's like really.
I'll get a better view. Give me a second.
Mm.
I won't get
You've got to tell us for your hair routine as well, Beans. I want to hear about that. What's your hair routine, Bob?
So, obviously shampoo, condition, then a hair dryer, have a bit of a comb.
Ooh.
Like you're there he is, Beans.
There it is,
Right.
Beans. With my one pace and one physical, but 99 dribbling. I mean, it's back to front. Is that that help. Yeah, it was a pretty good present, I have to say.
That is a pretty good present. The thing is, you're still not quite a 10, and it's very, very, very poignant. That's just to say.
Yeah, 99 shooting, which is obviously true because I'm banging an absolute belter on 5-a-side.
Yeah.
Shame nowhere else where it counts, eh?
But yeah, going back to what I was saying, Josh. So
Yeah.
hair dry with a bit of comb, get it all nice and wavy. And I got a bit of American Crew, like matted clay,
Oh.
between hands, and it kind of puts it into place. But
Did you travel to the deep, darkest depths of America to get that American Crew hair stuff? Did you?
I did, mate.
Looking nice. You've got a nice little flick in it tonight. I can see it. So what
Yeah.
I've described to our Spotify listeners is Buff's currently got what we'd call a little muffin top with a nice bit of short back and sides and a nice little pan wave. Picture an 80s mum with a short back and sides, but looking even fresher than that. That is Buff.
Right,
I'm
you know.
currently sat here with a mop on my head with a bit of grease in. Picture that. That's what I'm looking like.
And I'm just looking sexy as fuck.
Beans, talk us through your hair routine. It's fucking slick back.
My hair routine today was just put hairspray in it. But usually, you get your powder in there. First of all, you got a hair dry, haven't you? You got to slick it back when you just come out of the shower. You got to get a hair dry on it. Just keep it all back, mate. Let it all dry out. Get a bit of powder in there. Ruffle it up a bit. Get it nice and slick, and then just put a bit of hairspray in. But I couldn't be asked all that tonight because I'm just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
Not one hair is out of place in your head at the minute.
This one here is.
I remember once I saw your nan when she come to my house in second year, and I thought, fucking hell.
My nan?
Yeah, I think it was your nan. Your nan, your mum's side, maybe.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, Jesus Christ, Beans looks a lot.
My nan, if you watch.
Man, same haircut as well for that time. Shout out to all the nans, man. Shout out to all the nans.
Yeah,
Shout out to Janice. I know you watch.
Hi, Janice.
Hey, Janice.
Actually, well, how far are we into this? I'll probably stop watching.
Nah, yeah, probably 10 minutes to be fair. So what on this week's agenda, boys? Beans has got a little sausage, didn't you?
Yeah, so I've been sort of not read into it much until today, really. But we're seeing the news, obviously, about all this stuff's kicking off in Belarus. And I found it quite interesting, really. I'm not sure if you boys have read much about it after I said it's something to talk about. But
what was your key findings, Beans? Because I've had a little Ganskis into stuff.
Well, I've read that BBC article, and then I've sort of watched videos just about what's happening on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's basically this geezer who's been in charge since 1994. I'm going to get all just so is anyone's watching this and he's a fact nerd and expects him to get everything right. I'm not going to get everything right. I'm going to say half the facts wrong here. But I think
I can't say his name. Lukashenko.
I had it Lukashenko or something like that.
Have you seen this guy?
Mate,
Yeah,
he's bald, man. He's hilarious. He's got a goatee or something. But yeah, he's been in charge since 1994. So since before we were all born, and it's almost like the last dictatorship of like Europe, pretty much. Apart from like Russia's becoming a dictatorship again. But this guy, he's had an election, and they're saying that the actual results were he got 10% of the votes, whereas the official election results that came out, he had 80% of the votes.
Whoa.
And now all unrest in the country. Putin's getting involved as he likes to. Whole shebang. Bob, I'm sure you've got something to input there.
I have, yeah, Beans. As you said, it is a rigged system at the moment, what's going on in Belarus. Just another fact, this guy, he's the longest serving president in the whole of Europe. So like he's been a dictator pretty much since the collapse of the Soviet Union, and like he kind of grabbed power when all that shit was going on, and like Belarus became its own thing. But he's still like keeps communism throughout his government. So
it's not fully communist. I think he just from a red right. He just looks after like all the manufacturing's government owned everything.
Well, do they have it actually? Well, look, I'm going to come in from a massive layman point of view here and throw some devil advocates involved. Is Belarusian lifestyle that bad over there?
Sounds bad.
Do they have a lot of oppression and so forth?
Yeah, like shit wages because it's all government controlled. Like they get one set of wages and that's it, take it or leave it kind of thing. So that's why a lot of people have been like up in awe, like protesting because they want change, and this guy's obviously rigged the system. For example, with the COVID situation, he said his solution was for people just have like some vodka and to exercise, and that'll be it. So like they haven't.
That's what all we all did.
Yeah.
Gee.
Just basically told everyone to like shut the fuck up, really. And I don't know the COVID situation over there, but I bet it's not great.
Belarus is actually the only country during the whole the start of COVID was actually still having football matches every week. The only country in the world that was still playing. I know you two are not massive fans of football.
And what's their death toll like? Like seriously, do you have a look into that? Is there a little fact we can
I'll
say?
have a quick look while we're online. I'll have a quick look.
Because obviously it's obviously horrible what's happened with coronavirus, and there's no disputing that it's an actual thing. But then these are the sort of weird anomalies of sort of cases you can sort of look at and work out. Comparison is like, is it that, well, not saying is it that deadly, but how can one country that's still going strong not be affected so bad? Do you know what I mean?
Sweden actually never went into full lockdown, never, and they haven't been hit that hard. Sweden just fucking carried on.
And I can imagine like in Belarus, because obviously everything's state controlled, they won't release the official like real figures. They'll be like propaganda figures, like same as China, how they aren't really.
It's a joke that China think that their people actually believe they only have 88,000 cases. It's maddening to me.
But then, who's to say they don't?
There's no way. There's no way. America has got 5.5 million, and you're telling me that China has only got 88,000. Are you telling me that?
Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
That figure is incorrect.
India, which is next door to China, has got 2.7 million. 2.7. That's the only
Recorded as well.
Compared to China.
Yeah.
Population-wise, and they've got 2.7. China are a lying bunch of pricks.
Yeah, but then what? Sorry to say. What's the death toll? It's awful to think about, isn't it? It's shocking.
China.
And and a lot of things.
4,000.
What a Chinese death toll?
Yeah, absolute bollocks.
Well, they got 4,000 a day.
Jeez.
Belarus. So I've got found Belarus. They've had 69,801 cases, and only 622 deaths.
Yeah,
and then you've got to take into like Russia that likes to keep the figures on the DL. They've had almost 1 million cases, yet they've had only a third of the deaths we've had. So take from that what you will.
Yeah, true. But then again, I've been hearing it more and more. Like people who've dying in other accidents have been put down for coronavirus cases in this country. You know, I can't get my head around. There's got to be an explanation for all this, but is there an explanation for this? Can there be an explanation for this?
They keep revising what is defined as someone who dies of coronavirus. I think at the start here, which is why the death toll was so high, and I think it is still slightly high compared to other countries, is that anyone who had COVID anywhere near their death certificate was classed as dying of it. So they could have had COVID 3 months later, then died, and that counted as a COVID case. They've changed it so it has to be within like 14 days or something like that. So the figures I think they've revised it twice, so it would be over 50,000 here, but they revised it twice. But you look at other countries, first, a lot of countries like the lower developed countries, they don't even know how many people have died from coronavirus. They have no idea how many people have died from coronavirus.
They've probably got no comprehensible way of finding that out as well, have they? They've got no system for it, no system in place. All I know is that we're currently getting shafted from all angles currently in every place. I mean, unemployment's going to go up. I've heard about a lot of people losing their jobs at the moment, guys. It's a great way to start season 2 this, but I think we just got late on the cars as it is for the moment, you know. It's pretty
like if there's any viewers out there that have been affected by COVID or they've lost their jobs, like don't worry, you're not alone, you know. People are on the same.
Keep your head up, man, and the thing is, got to be positive. Even the grades that are going out, the shambles that's been happening in the grades as well.
Gavin Williams is really fucked up, man.
Oh, you know, I've got to laugh to myself in a way because I don't know about you boys. What you got both predicted?
I'm not going to lie. If I was involved in all of this, I'd have been laughing because I'd have probably got good grades.
See, I'm the guy who's not laughing in this situation. I would be the guy who would have got the worst grades, you know. I would have come out shafted, mate. It's terrible, really. But I can't imagine you
Incredible
would come out
that
too bad.
they've somehow based your grades off where you fucking live, which is just a disgrace, really, isn't it?
Well, I just saw this article before getting on here. I couldn't quite believe it. This little girl. I think it's a teenager girl. She won a book prize about and she wrote a dystopian novel about a system where they use an algorithm to create grades and based on where you live. Her dystopian novels come true. And then she actually got shafted by this algorithm that was made, and she got lower grades than she was predicted. Talk about a fucking, what they call it, a coincidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's madness.
That's not good. That is not good.
It's not, mate.
Well, yeah, they've done a U-turn, but too little, too late. In some,
Do you
but
think-
a lot of people have been fucked out of a uni course now. So, what are you gonna do? Just
They've changed lives for hundreds of thousands of kids.
What I say to them, if any young
start
kids,
they needed, isn't it?
yeah, but
Hard to recover from that.
if any young kids are listening right now, I'd say do an apprenticeship, man. I'm not saying I regretted my uni life, but do a fucking apprenticeship, man. I think two boys here would preach that at the moment, And then I might be realizing it right now, what I'm doing right now. Apprenticeship would have been a great route. And never turn your nose up to it, guys. And just
But would you have traded away those 3 years at uni? No chance.
no.
chance.
yeah,
No.
but yeah, apprenticeships are great, and they're a genuine alternate to uni, man. Uni's not for everyone, is it? So, if you kind of know what you want to do, and a company's going to pay your way for uni or like give you a job, and like you can learn on the job, I think that's definitely a good way to do it. You fucking save a load of money. You can still go out on a weekend. Why not? Like go visit your mates at uni. But the apprenticeship route, yeah, it's a solid choice these days.
It is, man. It is. And the thing is, they're actually becoming more viable because people are realizing working while you're studying is a great fucking thing to be doing. You're earning money, you've got a bit of cash in your pocket, and you'll have this little stepping stone before you get off to your degree. I'm, as I said, I'm in a new job, and currently right now, my job, I've got to do this place. It's a new opportunity for me, and my degree that I've taken doesn't count for fuck all.
Yeah.
That's the case of so many people, though. How many people do you go into a job that's anything to do with their degree? Anything.
Does anyone else want to kick me in the teeth? Anyone? You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, hell. Like,
Bro,
Jesus.
we've all wasted the degree now. Part of the sandwich experience.
And they've got me, but I'm not saying I wasted the degree. Never know what I do with the degree, and it is a great thing to have behind you, like any sort of education. But fuck it, hell, guys.
It's nice to put on an email chain like Josh Peers, BSc or something, and just that's it. You pay 27 grand for a bit of an email title.
Yeah, you boys ain't got that. I got a BA on my side.
Whoa. I haven't got that yet.
Sure, are you doing a master's or a BA, Beans?
Beans is doing his PhD in what are you doing, Beans?
PhD in poo services.
Poo and weed.
I think it's just. I don't think they'd put me from a PhD in poo. I don't believe they would, but definitely it'll be a whatever. Is it BS? I don't understand. I've never. To be honest, I know that little about fucking uni courses. Is it BSc, USP?
Have you got a BSc? You doing the BSc? Yeah.
The hell's a BSc?
BSc is a more science-based degree.
Bachelor's of Science, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably that one then. Yeah.
That's good because you can do a lot with that. You can do like a chart surveyorship and so forth, and you can get good payoff.
There's only a certain amount, the company will be prepared to pay for. So.
I bet you rinsed every penny of that, mate.
Yeah. Let me throw a bit of a curveball. Totally off topic.
Go on.
Do you guys like keep up to news with like YouTube news sort of thing? Like what's going on the YouTube scene?
Sometimes.
Well, like I don't know if you guys ever listen to like what's he called? Drama Alert or something like that.
Yeah,
Basically, Drama Alert. It's this guy that does like all the YouTube news, and at the minute, like loads of TikTok kids are getting arrested because they keep having parties in LA. Like they've all got arrested and stuff. Like keep throwing parties and shit. It's quite funny.
Did you see that thing in Blackpool the other week? Like, if you're gonna have a party, a wedding,
yeah.
at least just keep the wedding party on the DL. Don't obviously they were in a big building with lights on and music. If you have a wedding reception, make it fucking discreet, idiot.
Yeah.
I thought you were allowed to have wedding receptions now, aren't you?
No, not with 100 people.
Oh, 50 people's fine, yeah?
No, 30. It's 30.
30. What a
When
load of
that
bollocks,
happened-
innit?
When that happened, that rule wasn't even in place.
Load
We
of
were only allowed
bollocks.
to have like 5.
Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
So, like, how stupid do you
I
have
don't know
to
about
be?
you guys up in town, up in where you guys, Bristol's and Birmingham's and that. I got to wear a mask on the fucking train, right? I got to wear a mask in the shop. But then when I go out to the pub, I'm sat next to someone who's sat here, coughing and sneezing, having a fag next to me, right? Without a mask, right? Spurting all their lungs out at me when they're telling a joke. And I got to sit there. What is going on? How is this a thing, you know?
Where's the
Hey,
consistency?
Pete, don't
Josh?
complain
Where's-
because the next thing will be putting it on in a pub, and I'm not doing that.
Oh, mate, imagine.
No. It's like the pubs and bars that it's like the government thinks it's just it won't happen in there.
Nah.
You give a shit, you know.
No, not my buff necking off the birds, mate. Buff's absolutely immune, mate.
No, that's the old buff. That's the old buff.
To say, so drama alert. I'm actually currently on his YouTube. I'm gonna have a little look at this shit.
Wait,
What's
if you're going to do, you got to share it out, bro.
Yeah, no. All right, what video should I watch, Bob?
Screen.
Mia Khalifa exposed for lying. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Mia Khalifa. Get her.
Yeah,
get
but
her
can you share your screen? Josh?
Get her on.
Yeah, I'll share the screen. So this is clearly for the
Watching her,
viewers
that's nice.
here. But currently, what I'll do, so over the old Skype call, no, the Spotify, I'll make it so much more audible. I don't know why I'm chatting. I'm just trying to fill a bit of a void. To be fair to you, Mia Khalifa exposed for lying. What are we going for, boys?
Mia Khalifa. Oh
Or KSI? Now I'm not a fan of KSI.
no, that KSI and Deji shit, man. It's so fucking made up.
So is this your sorry, Bob? Is this your weekly news? Is it?
Yeah. News at 10. Man.
We should do Sandwich Weekly News.
We
Make a
should
little-
actually.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
What
Let's
is
get
up?
right into the news.
Jesus Christ, we
Wait, is
love
it
it.
part of FaZe Clan?
Highest ranked records. Jake Paul's in big trouble again. There's a deleted video that we got a copy of. I mean, it's crazy. Also, Nate Shot called Dr. Disrespect a liar. We're going to jump into all these stories. But first, we need to talk about the wild boy. No.
But first, we need to talk about his beard. It's not moving, boys.
It's made of stone, man.
You got to give credit to these guys, man. Like,
Yeah,
if
they-
we was making money from this shit, we would be doing it, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he
Oh yeah.
Guys,
makes so much money. It's ridiculous.
so
I
how
think we've
many
made a
views you
penny
got?
so far. haven't we?
Well, we're saving it, boys. We're saving it for a big piggy bank expedition. You know, we got a lot planned with our money, haven't we?
Yeah.
Known as Steve-O. Yesterday, Steve-O posted this on Instagram showing that he was duct taped to a billboard. That's right. Steve-O duct taped himself to a billboard to promote Steve-O.com, his brand new special, Gnarly. Eventually, the fire department came and had to get Steve-O down. I texted him. I was like, bro, you're a
So he texts Steve-O. So he's best friends with Steve-O.
Yeah, he messages everyone on Instagram or something, man. Josh, I could see you doing this. I really could.
So I text Joe Bar. I have to get him down. Genius. Well, Bean's got the setup. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Shit, Mike, you can't even use a fucking AirPods. What was the point behind the AirPods? We've gone bloody.
How do I stop sharing? There we go. That was a good little intersect. Oh, we love that. Beans, what do you watch on YouTube?
You know what?
This is
I
quite a
don't
good
really
segment,
watch,
actually.
I don't really watch like a YouTuber per se. I just watch loads of random. Like at the moment, I'm watching a lot of. I mean, getting into my F1 again, so I'm watching a lot of the F1 videos. I'm watching a lot of basketball videos. I do like KSI. I do watch some of his shit, but more of his games. Shit, I don't like when he's talking for like an hour and he's going, "Oh, me and Deji fell out."
Yeah.
He's such a noob, bro, isn't he?
Like, mate, those videos make me cringe. Like, you're just faking it for like a million. It's annoying because everyone falls for it. Like, oh, me and Deji have fallen out, and then they get 1,000 million views and they make loads of money, and you're like, just fuck off.
Yeah, well, beef gets views, didn't it? Like, drama gets views, so people love it.
The diss tracks they made back in the day were pretty good. I don't know if you remember the Sidemen diss tracks.
Rice gun and stuff.
Yeah, Royce, mate. Those diss tracks were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But they were getting like 50 million views. I was like,
No, he was one of the original pioneers, wasn't he? He fucking pioneered the old YouTube, didn't he?
okay, I remember I subscribed to KSI, and I think he had 200,000 subscribers.
Mm.
And what's
How
he on
many
now?
Oh, he's got like 20 million on his main channel, and he just hit 10 million on his second channel.
Jesus.
Like I was there in the OG days when he was doing "Welcome to Beast,"
Yeah.
like all that sort of shit. That was he was jokes back then. He was jokes.
Like the
I'm not
Akin
saying as he
Friends
was,
stuff.
but they can't be the same as they were because all the money gets involved, don't they? And they don't do it properly, then they don't get their money, and it's
Mhm.
Well, it's on the horizon for us boys, you know. Soon we have to get a little intro.
when we have to go corporate. Sandwich goes corporate.
Bob
Family
dresses the
friendly
suit every time he gets on the Zoom call.
Yeah, family-friendly content from now on, man.
Yeah, it's always been there. It's always been. So I'll show you what I've been watching on YouTube.
Yeah, go on.
What does it involve, JP? I have a feeling.
This is great. This is my life. It was called the Tally Ho Project.
We can't even see anything.
Yeah, I'm sharing. This guy who's building a boat.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
My name's Leo, and I'm a boat builder.
Oh, an actual real-size boat.
To rebuild and restore this 110-year-old classic
Great
sailing yacht,
content.
Tally Ho. This
Absolute
week we're going to be
great
focusing
content.
on lining off
You don't watch
the
this.
planking.
You don't
What
actually
it means is the
How long is this
process of working
episode?
on the position.
So there's 78 episodes currently so far, and he's been
You've
doing-
not watched all of these?
I've
No
watched a fair
way.
few recently. I have watched a fair few recently. Mate, he's great, bro. So basically, this guy was a boat builder, right? Listen to this. He bought a fucking second-hand boat, and he's got everyone who he's crowdfunded to build a boat. Right? He's got a load of money to build a boat, and now when he builds that boat, he's going to sell the world and have the best time of his life. Are you jealous of that? I fucking am.
I think we should donate.
That's pretty sick, to be fair. Like it's all funded, like crowdfunded.
Yeah, in one of his videos, he says, "Guys, I've got enough money from you guys now. Thank you ever so much. I don't need no more money from you. I can build my boat." He's probably still getting some crowdfunded from somewhere. This guy sailed across the Atlantic by himself when he was 23 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Mad.
And what are we
Like
doing?
Like the endless.
We are
like
creating content.
Yeah, like the sea is just an endless freedom, isn't it? Like being a pirate or something, you could just sail the seven seas.
Oh,
What happens when he falls off the side of the earth, though? Because obviously it's flat.
it's true. That's a whole other video.
So
We'll
this
get Will
guy,
back onto
basically,
that.
everyone's crowdfunded him to his death because he's going to fall off the side of the earth.
Yeah. And we cut out on that bombshell. On that bombshell, we
On that-
end episode 1.
Episode 1, season 2.
Yeah. Big fan, man. We need to get on Netflix soon, you know.
We'll be in the kids section, family kids section. Hey! I mean, if it makes a colour, it makes a colour.
Do you remember Mr. Oh, there was a guy who used to be on CBeebies when we were all like Mr. Tumbles or something. And it was like a silent show, and he'd go, "Hey, Mr. Tumbles," and then he'd do something stupid. Like I can imagine that. But honestly, type in Mr. Tumbles, you'll recognise him.
I don't know what your uncle was telling you, Beans, but that sounds a bit off that one, doesn't it? And on that bombshell.
Right, Jezza.
Maybe before we go, we let the viewers know what we got in store for season 2. Like, you know, kind of a bit of a down low. I think we'll just be hitting back with some sick topics. I want to do another Q&A. I think season 2 Q&A, that'll be good.
For sure.
I think we go there about mid-season, I'd say.
Yeah. Beans got Mastermind going on. We've got to bring back a bit of Master Widge as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we need to get some guests on that. I think, well, the people who came on episode 10 haven't done it yet, have they? I feel like they're part of the podcast.
Oh, boys, a little side note. If you guys got any interesting games you guys could create, we can mix the pot and throw some more games inside.
Also, we've got the meetup in 10 days.
10 days.
Yes,
We'll definitely
we
get some
do.
footage for that.
9 days.
9 days.
We'll get some more
We'll film the crew as well. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be very nice.
We'll do a weekend vlog.
Yeah, we could do a vlog.
Oh shit! Shout out to Joe Vlogs. Shout out.
Joe
yeah,
Vlogs.
Joe Vlogs. Joe Grafton. We love it.
Love
Glad
you,
to see
bro.
you on YouTube.
Loving the content, mate, as always. I've got one of your videos next night. I think it's one of his all-time top films. I think I'm really, that's what one
Are they all just UFC based?
Yeah.
No, he's done his all-time top films one recently as well.
Yeah, I like the editing on it, man. He's putting his time
Yeah. I'd love to do a bit of editing on our videos as well. Like,
Well, Boff,
for
mate,
instance-
it's a fair game for you, mate. You got iMovie, ain't you, on your laptop?
Yeah.
Boff, it's the easiest thing to use in the bloody world, man. You're a genius. You can use it. Just get it onto there, honestly. And it's and you can have the punchlines as well, man. You know what I mean? I've had enough of my punchlines. Josh's punchlines have been there for too long.
Yeah.
Boff needs to change up a little as well.
Yeah, let me have a play with it then, man. I'll see if I can do some like edits like Grafton does, like throwing a bit of like random shit.
100%. 100%. All right, boys. Lots of love, guys.
We'll leave it there. We'll be back this time next week.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed. We'll be back. Peace.
Ciao, ciao.